Hi guys, so just getting everything set up. Sorry I'm a bit late, forgetting how long it takes me to get all this set up, but we're almost there. So just checking on the sound. So I'm going to be working on a large painting today. It's the one that I started a couple of weeks ago after I finished the other large one. So I'm going to get working on that. Good, that's working. So if you get to join me, then thanks so much, and if you've got any comments for me, leave them in the chat and I'll be happy to try and answer them for you. So hopefully you can see that all okay. Just to let you know, I have a giveaway going on YouTube. I have set up a art supplies giveaway to celebrate reaching beyond 500. It was meant to be for the 500 subscriber count, but we've gone way past that now. We're at 644, so that's really exciting. So I've got some really fun supplies to give away to one lucky winner. So head on over to my art channel, Niki Jackson Art. You will see the video there showing you all the supplies that I picked out and a little bit of a art supply shop tour as well. And it's super easy to enter. Just go over to my blog and enter using the Rafflecopter little widget. So yeah, so if you fancy and winning yourself some can't get my words out today, some supplies, then head on over. So just finishing my tea from lunchtime. Getting a bit cold now. Right, so this is as far we got last time. I think I am going to work on, I'm going to sort out the colour of the sea first, I think, because that is way more brighter than what I wanted. So let's see what blue I would like to use. I've got the remains of this country blue, which is really nice. It's a little bit left in there. I might try using that. And let's see. I've been working on my degree course this morning, so I didn't realise the time and forgot that I had to sort the dog's dinner out and get myself some lunch, and I only had half an hour, so that's why I'm late. So got there in the end though. Thanks so much for joining me. Let's see if we can use up this paint to do the sea. That's a much better blue. I need to find a good supplier in the UK for these paints, because these ones are Anita's. I can't even remember. It might have been a friend gave me a load of acrylic paints ages ago, and that's where I definitely got the earth brown from. It's been going for a long time. It does really well. Anyway, so I've had a load of these Anita's ones, and a lot of them are starting to run out. But I haven't been able to find them locally, so I know you can get, what's the other ones? The Americana ones are quite easy to find, and what was the other one? the deco art ones. They're quite easy to find here as well, but the Anita's ones I haven't seemed to be able to find, and I really want to get a bigger bottle of some of the colours that I use a lot. But I'm having a hard job finding them at the moment, so if any of you know of any suppliers out there that do those brands, or do large bottles of the acrylic paints in the either the Americana, the Do Crafts, or Anita's, that would be really great. So it looks like we've got plenty enough to do this. Might do another coat on it when this is dry. This is a much better blue. So I think I'm going to block in the cottage a bit more now, using the white. Could have done with the easel up a bit straighter actually, I think, but we'll see how we go. I'll probably have to change all the camera settings if I move that, so I don't really want to do that right now. So I did my first Facebook Live video yesterday. That was an experience to say the least. No, it was really good. I had quite a few people join me in the end, and it was good to be able to share my art on video in that way for the first time, and answer some questions about my art process. So if you want to see that, it's still up on my page. I think it's under, I have to remember because I used to use the Vintage Artist as my name for my business, and gradually been converting over to Niki Jackson Art. So I think it's Vintage Artist, or just type in Niki Jackson Art. I'm sure it will come up either way. It's on there. I think this will need a few coats because of the pink colour underneath. Get that nice and blocked in. Now I'm planning to have lots of wildflowers on here. I'm going to have them swooping like that, so that'll be really, really nice. I'm going to do another coat of the blue in a minute. I don't think I really need to do much else down here. Most of it's going to be the wildflowers. I might need to just tidy up the bits there with the, let's do that now, with the avocado. I bought another one of those because I couldn't find any large ones, so I got another small one of these because I use this a lot for landscapes and things. So So I'm going to go in with the blue again now, and then add in some highlights to rinse off that white that I had on there. I really like this country blue. I used to use it a lot for my skies in the landscape paintings. So it'd be really nice if I could find another one. But I haven't so far. Right, let's see if we can raise this without disturbing the camera too much. Can you still, oh, you can still see, that's great. So I'm going to be working on the cottage more now. It'll be a lot easier to reach at this level. So yeah, I was working on my degree course this morning. I'm doing the drawing level at the moment, and most of it at the initial stages is made up of exercises. We're currently doing still life and mark making and tonal values. And it's quite challenging in that you're not allowed to use more than one medium, and I'm working on that massive sketchbook or sketch pad that I showed you in my other video. It's humongous, and it's a lot bigger than this. I mean, this is a nice size to work on. It's manageable, but the A1 is crazy. It takes up the whole of my studio floor, so it's really hard to manage that, really, for me. For me anyway. So yeah, it's definitely been very challenging, and waiting to hear some feedback from my tutor now after uploading some of the exercises this morning. So we'll see if I need to improve on what I've done so far. So yeah, it's going to be a challenging time. I'm going to go in and draw the roof back in, because that's more or less covered up right now. So I need to stand up for that and see. I can just about see the lines that I had on there before. just a rough outline so I know where I'm putting the paint. I don't think I can see where I put any of the... I'm sitting in front of the window. If you're wondering why I'm covering my eyes, I'm getting glare, so it's really hard to see what I'm doing. Oh, I can see one there. Where's it gone? Where are the others? Bumping the camera. Let's put it in there and there. That'll be fine. Right. Now it's starting to look like a bit more of a picture. Welcome to those of you joining me. Let's see if everybody online is aware that I'm streaming. I did put up a post earlier saying that I was going to be live. Right, let's get cracking on the roof. I like this part of the painting because I start to add in the details after the blocking in of all the colours, and it really starts to bring it to life then. Oops. Wobbly hand. Easy to correct mistakes though in acrylics, so that's good. This is going to need several layers as well. So I finished off the other painting that I was working on. I did the sides of it, the light mocha colour, and I was really pleased with how it turned out actually. Because normally I do the edges of my paintings black, but I decided to have a go at using the main colour of the painting as the colour of the edges, and it's a really nice finish to it actually, and I wonder if people probably would prefer that as it's sort of a lighter, softer touch. So I've started doing that in my other paintings that I've completed, and we shall see what people think, but I need to varnish the other large painting, and I'm trying to get a really good photograph of it because it's so big and I'm so short. It's quite difficult, so I'm going to I might need to put it in the bedroom when it's sunny and see if I can get a good picture that way. Otherwise I might have to get my husband to take it because he's much taller. and gonna get it on the website for you. It will be going to the gallery if it's not sold before then, and I've just got to figure out posting it, how to post it. I bought some packaging. I'm not used to posting large paintings, so need to make sure I've got my packaging ready and sort out postage costs so I can list it. Because this one as well will be on the website. I want to, I started revamping the website actually. I'm going to be getting rid of some of the old, or taking off some of the older pieces and putting on lots of fresh new work. So I recently completed this hanging heart. I'm really pleased with how it came out. If there's time, I might work on another one of these today. But again, I've painted the sides blue, so gives it a nice look, and it's got the mulberry flowers on it, so I think it's really pretty. So I might work on one of those later, but let's see how we get on with this. It's actually nice and sunny outside at the moment. It's been cloudy, and we've been having snow showers since yesterday, but none of it's settled. It's just been a mixture of hail, sleet and snow on and off all day. So we've had a few flurries this morning, and seems alright out there now. I don't think it's that warm. So now I need a grey to do those seagulls up. So one of the prizes for the giveaway is actually a size 6 watercolour brush. It's the same one that I use, the same brand, and so that's one of the nice prizes that you can win if you enter the giveaway. All the products that I picked are things that I use myself, so you can try them out for yourself. And also I've added in a couple of my art postcards and a little colouring book as well. So some nice fun prizes. So now I need a grey to do those seagulls up in the sky. I think I have got one. Oh, there we go, right to hand. How about that? So the scamps have been really naughty this morning, so they're both sleeping at the moment, and they are not in my good books, let's just say. They're normally pretty good, but not today. Yesterday Sky was really good. That's the youngest one. She's going to be one on Saturday, and she was good as gold yesterday. She was out of her crate for a long time, and was really well behaved. But today it's like complete opposite. Very naughty. So she's back in her crate at the moment, having a snooze after her lunch. And Ellie's snoozing as well. pretty much do sleep this sort of time of the day, ready for their evening walk later. I'll keep that grey out so I know which one I used. So we'll have some smoke coming up there. I'm wondering if this needs to come up a bit higher. So that looks like it's further down. I'm still not sure about these bushes here. I put them in to ground the cottage so it didn't look like it was about to fall into the sea. But I think maybe I might need to put in a bit more orange here for the sun. And I think I'll heighten the hill a little bit. Maybe the bush needs to come out a bit more here. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that looks better. I feel like that needs to be that comes down quite low there. I wonder if I could bring that up a bit more as well. And then let's change the bush as well and see how that looks. Need, I wonder if that'll be a bit of green. Let's try this other green. I think I did it leaf green before. I might try this one, see. This might be a bit too dark though, we'll see. We'll see. No, I don't think so. It's going to be too dark, and it's not. It doesn't go that well with the avocado. So where's here we go. We'll put some shading and highlights in this to give it more interest as we go. First of all, we need to add in the layers of the green to give it a nice strong base first of all. I think I will put in the washing line because I think I just give it a bit more character, a bit more quirkiness. Run out of room. Okay, so I can just about still see where I had it sketched out. Just here, you see that? Yeah. So. There we go, cute little washing line. So let's take this brush and I think I'll use cocoa maybe, or let's see, maybe I'll use this driftwood actually, see how that looks. I don't want to have too many colours going on in this painting, and I've already got quite a lot. This is sort of like a grey brown. Go in and do that sunset now. So I'm going to get my Naples yellow. If I can open it. It's always tough to open this. use a little bit of the Liquitex Light Portrait Pink and just soften that out a bit. I think we need a bit of white. Let that dry out a bit more and then I'll add to it. So next we're going to go in and do the seagulls. I've got so many things around my desk at the moment. Lamps, paint, tubes, all sorts. And loads of junk on the floor at the moment as well. Need to have a good tidy up. Looks like some more snow's on its way. You can see a grey cloud coming over out there. I think if we add in some of the earth brown to this, when I do the shading, then that will really bring it together. I have actually got my heat gun plugged in, so I'm going to give it a blast and then do another coat. Hope it's not going to be a thunderstorm. That wouldn't be good. And try and incorporate colours that I'm going to use for the wildflowers in the tea towel pattern when I get to that bit in a minute. I like doing all the little details, and that's the most fun part of painting. I'm going to use a little bit of the Titan Buff to add in some shading. Softening that up a little bit. I'm going to add in a tiny bit of earth brown just to give it a little bit more shadow. I'm going to blend that out with a damp brush. And then I shall dry it off and add detail. I'm going to use that nice grey that I used for the seagulls. I'm going to use that to do the washing line. Realised what I'd done and gone over it completely. So I just need to touch that up. Nearly used the wrong one then. That's better. Let's add in a tiny bit more white to show the highlights a bit more. And then can add in the colours. So I think I picked out similar colours to last time for the wildflowers, so let's go ahead and do that. So I want pink. I might as well use the light portrait pink because that'll stand out nice. Thought I saw some lightning then. And we want some blue as well. So let's use the country blue, I think, 'cause that's a nice soft blue. There we go. So I'm going to put some grass growing up on the post for the washing line. I'm also going to fill in the little bush on this side, the same green. to add in some details from these bushes now. Well, at least this big one to start with. And some earth brown. Just going to add in some random shapes to make it look 3D. And I'm going to go in with the white to do the same, add in some highlights. This gives it a bit more texture. And then we'll add in some flowers on there in a bit. So now I'm going to finish tidying up the hill here where I extended it. Let it dry. So I'm going to add a little bit of highlight on the seagulls. Just lighten them up a little bit. Okey-doke. So it's coming along. This is what we've got so far. I'll blend all that out and this part here as well, and still got quite a bit more to do. Got the little pegs to do, haven't I, on the washing line, so let's go ahead and do those. Think what colour to do them. I think I'd do them dark brown because it's just not going to stand out otherwise if I did them light colour. And they'll tie in nice when I do the cottages, windows and door. So what's the time now? 4:15. So I think I'm going to stop at 4, guys, and might come back to this Friday. I'll keep working for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and finish blending in the hills. It's going to need another coat because it's still showing some of the pink through. We will have flowers growing up that side as well, of course, so that will help to show the distance of the sea. I'm just using a very wet brush to blend in some brown and blend all that in nice. And I'll do the same on this side. And I'll blend it into the existing part of the hill. That bit there is going to need a little bit more work. I can still see the pink peeking through, so I'll let that dry and do that again later. Got a bit of white here to get rid of. Touch that up. Okie dokie. So I'm pretty pleased with how this is coming along. It's going to look even more fabulous when the wildflowers are on there. I'm going to use the mulberry flowers again. Like I said, I'm going to have it sort of tall here and sort of sweeping round. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work with this there now, but I guess even if it goes that way, it will complement the hills that are going that way, so that'll be fine. I've got some more work to do on the cottage and on the bushes here. I'll put some little flowers as well. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's going. So I think I'm going to call it a day there. I'm getting tired now, guys, and headache. I think I'm going to need to move my desk because at the moment it's right in front of the window, like I said earlier, and it's giving me headaches, and it's really hard to work like that. So I think I'm going to look to see if I can move things around a bit so I don't have to be in front of the window, but the room's quite small, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to manage it yet, but hopefully I will be able to come up with something, and then I'll be able to stream for longer next time. So thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll be back either on Friday or next week with another live video. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and thanks so much for subscribing, and don't forget to enter the giveaway. See you later.